Hi English 101 students, welcome to week 10. Last week you were introduced to the synthesis unit and your synthesis essay. You also completed a discussion board on Gene Twenge's Have Smartphones Destroyed a Generation. Remember, Gene Twenge is your first source you'll be using in your next paper. Your second source you'll be introduced to this week. That is Summer Allen's Social Media's Growing Impact on Our Lives. You'll notice that the article is located right here as a PDF document. Please click that, download that to your computer so you have both articles for your next essay downloaded on your computer so you're able to use them whenever you want. You'll notice you have a discussion board, which is due on Wednesday by 11:59. Make sure you participate in the discussion board by creating an original post and then by responding to your classmates' posts to receive full credit, okay? Now, I noticed in your analysis essays, some of you decided to use AI to write your paper. And you noticed if you did, you got dinged quite a few points as a result. I don't want you writing any of your essays in this course using AI, ChatGPT or whatever. Number one, it's sloppy, it's lazy, and it really doesn't reflect the type of potential that I want to read in your essays. I don't care if you make mistakes, right? I'd rather see mistakes, but hear your voice and your attempt. You'll receive a much higher grade than if you just plug in some sort of prompt in ChatGPT and have it spit out an essay, and that's what you're going to do, and that's your paper. You're not going to do very well in college or really in your career if you're just using AI for everything. You're going to obviously have that, what we call brain rot, right? It's just not going to work very well for you. So I discourage you from using that. You can generate ideas using AI, but don't generate a paper and submit the paper using AI. I will not give you a high grade if you do that. So please keep that in mind moving forward. Do not use AI to submit your paper. You can use it to help you with grammar. You can use it to generate ideas, but do not use AI to submit your final essay. All right? With that out of the way, we'll move to Wednesday, and you'll notice you have some extremely important video lectures that are going to help you shape your rough draft for your next paper. Specifically, I want you to read the lecture or watch the video lecture on your introductory paragraph on your synthesis essay. Your introductory paragraph is extremely important because the rest of your paper will unpack your introductory paragraph. You'll introduce your idea, you'll introduce your outside source, and then you'll introduce your thesis statement, all right, with a roadmap that the rest of your paper will unpack. So the roadmap is first, we will discuss something. Second, we will discuss something. Third, we will discuss something. With all these steps in mind, we can conclude something, all right? So your thesis statement is more than just one sentence long. It's 4, 5, maybe 6 sentences long, all right? And I explain all that in this video lecture about your introductory paragraph. So this is an extremely important video lecture. All these are really important. Your second one is on MLA in text citations, how to cite Gene Twenge and Summer Allen, for example. Also, how to introduce outside sources, that's on acknowledgement phrases. How to write a block quote. If you go over a certain number of lines in a quote in your paper, you want to indent it 1 inch and create a block quote. Now, I don't want to see a lot of block quotes in your paper, but if you do have to write a block quote, make sure you follow this video lecture. And then a video lecture on attribution. Say, for example, you found something in Summer Allen's article written by another source that you want to include in your paper. How do you include a source that she cites in her paper? All right? So keep all that in mind. I just threw a lot of information at you, but just one thing, I want to hear your voice in this next paper. I don't want to read a paper written by AI, okay? This is not, it's not professional, and it's not what I'm looking for as an instructor in a college course. I expect more from my students, and I think you guys should expect more from yourself. Thinking is hard, writing is hard, but I'm going to grade you if you provide effort. And I see that you're trying. I will give you a good grade. I promise you that. We can fix syntax and grammar errors. We can't fix just putting something into a computer and having it do all the thinking for you. That's not what college is about, right? Again, college is about an intellectual awakening, as Andrew Simmons pointed out in his last paper for the last unit, right? AI is not an intellectual awakening. It's up to you to make that happen for yourselves. All right? So if you have any questions, I'll have office hours this week on Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Swing on by. I'm happy to discuss your last paper, your analysis paper, or any ideas you might have for your synthesis essay. Have a great week.